Now that the diesel is out and it's ready for the LS, we have some rust repair to do. I am replacing these floor pans, which have rotted out in the corners here. The passenger side is already in there. Having an engine out makes it a lot easier because there's a lot of things that are going on in this corner. We have the steering shaft that is attached to this. We have the pedal clutch master and the brake master that attaches to this piece as well, along with a bunch of miscellaneous brackets. So I'm really happy that the engine is out, so this is a lot easier now. I will be installing this pan right now, and after that pan is in, we have a couple sheet metal pieces that we have to form. This brace was located right here in between the two sides, and as you can tell, they really tried to make sure that it doesn't escape with the amount of spot welds that they put in there, but we have some major rotting going underneath here, so we will be remaking this piece from scratch. We'll probably show you guys. Got my piece cut out. I'm going to make this brake and then bead roll this lip around to make the shape. This piece goes in between the two footwell panels that we've replaced, and it just braces the body together.
All right, last time you saw this, I think it had no cage, only the motor and transmission were out. Artsim designed a quick cage. I bent it up, but while installing it, we found a little bit of things we didn't anticipate. We were going to weld the cage to the body, but then we found out it's aluminum. Can't weld to the aluminum. So then we made sandwich plates that run from underneath the body all the way down to the frame. And also in doing that, we discovered that a lot of the body mounts were rusted off. So we took these crusty things off and made all new ones to mount the body securely. Since we made the cage so tight to the body, one thing I didn't anticipate was actually the door closing. So you can see the hinge or the bolt stick out pretty far. And when you close the door, it wants to hit. Luckily, on the other side, I already fixed that. So, and this door shuts. So, we just section out a little bit, make a new plate, move the nuts in just a little bit. Now the door shuts. Easy fix. All right, so we just got our brand new LS3 6.2 for the Land Rover. Before it had a gutless diesel motor. Owner wanted something cooler, so we got him a brand new LS3 instead. Before we can actually install the motor to the transmission and put it in the truck, we have to check what's called the runout, making sure that the crankshaft and the bell housing to the transmission line up properly without too much strain on the input shaft and possibly wrecking things. And it looks like we're within tolerance, so we can install without modifications.